Hello, Cougars. Today is Thursday, October 1st, 2020. I'm Aaron Liang from CCNN, and I hope you're having a great day. Today we will be looking at a video called The Champions of Character Respect. This is our first respect video. Enjoy!
I think respect is all about the way you treat other people, and it's a selfless act. It's recognizing that you're always going to be interacting with other people, and that the people you're interacting with have different opinions, different beliefs, different viewpoints. They come from different places in life. But it's also understanding that they're a human and that they have a soul, and that their opinions are okay. And I'm not going to treat them any different or do anything differently to them because of those opinions, beliefs, or lifestyles.
Constantly, we as wrestlers have to show respect by shaking hands with our opponents before and after every match, and then we have to shake hands with our coaches, or the opponent's coaches. So that's being respectful. Also, helping someone up if they're on the mat, picking them up is something that happens a lot. I know our team a lot. We stay after the meet and we help the home team clean up and put up the mats, roll up the mats, bring them to wherever they need to be. So just kind of helping out and all.
I was taught respect by my father, especially because he was my first coach. He taught me the meaning of respect and to respect my teammates, respect the fans, the officials, everything. Respect the game of basketball, most importantly.
Respect is huge among a team, especially in a successful team. And it's something that's earned, and it's also something that's a two-way street. So as coaches, we try to show respect to our players. We try to treat them in the right way. We try to go about things the right way. And in turn, we feel like if we do that, then they'll respect us as well, that they'll give us their best effort, and that they'll do the best that they possibly can for us.
Respecting a coach and a teammate would be listening to what they say, following their instructions openly, not talking back, just doing your job and what you need to do without questions asked.
There's an instance from the national tournament. We played in the national tournament, I guess it's been 4 years ago, and Whitney Ballinger was on our team. She was the two-time National Player of the Year, very, very good player. And we were in overtime of our Elite Eight game, and it had been a battle back and forth, very physical. It had been a really, really good game. She gets knocked to the floor, and there's a picture. It's actually her fifth foul, so she's getting ready to foul out of the game. There's a picture of 3 players from Oklahoma City. They all ran to pick her up, and to me that showed a tremendous amount of respect for what she had been able to accomplish, and I love that picture. It's one of my favorites because they're all 3 going out of their way to do something for her, to show their respect for her.
Listen to your coach, respect him. If you don't like the call the official makes, don't be mad about it, don't pout about it, just keep playing.
What a great video to start out the month. Try to keep that video in mind as you go about your school year. Today, we have Thursday's Thoughts, brought to you by Mr. Tran. Take it away.
Hello, hi Cougars. This is Mr. Tran from here to do Thursday's Thoughts. And I'm excited to share this with you. Hope we're all doing well. Today I get the privilege of interviewing and having you get to know our new staff member, Mr. Yisha Chen. He is a new intern counselor joining our counseling team and working with our school for this school year. So I wanted to get all of you to get to know him a little bit better. So welcome, Mr. Chen. How are you doing?
Hello, Mr. Tran. I'm doing good. Thank you.
Great. Hey, how about we start with, if you could share with us just some of your background, where you're from, so we get to know you a little bit about maybe your family or your when you were younger.
All right. So, hi everyone. My name is Yisha Chen, and you guys can call me Yisha or Mr. Chen. And I actually was born in China, and I came to the United States when I was 11. So right about the age of 6th graders. And when I came to the United States, it was back in 2006, and now I go to school for educational counseling, and I am currently in the University of Laverne pursuing the educational counseling program with PPS.
Hey, great. So can you share a little bit of what it was like when you first came to the United States, or what was that experience like? Because it sounds like it was the same age as our sixth graders or middle school now. What was that like for you?
Yes. So back then, when I first came to the United States, it was definitely difficult because I didn't speak English. And for the first 2 years in my middle school career, like six to maybe the early eighth grade, it was really hard because I had to one learn English and two learn the social norms and the cultural norms in America. And it was not until maybe the later half of the eighth grade that I was finally comfortable with interacting and speaking with other students or teachers and counselors on a normal basis.
Okay, great. Wow. So that was a very transitional time for you as a young person. All right. Well, how about then sharing since then your educational journey of where you are now? What did that look like?
So, going to Granada Elementary School from sixth to eighth grade, um, and after the graduation from eighth grade, I attended Alhambra High School for 4 years, and I went on to UC Irvine to pursue my bachelor's degree in actual mechanical engineering. So I would say that the 4 years that I spent in UC Irvine was a wonderful time, but the, in this case, the major I chose was not the best that fitted my um, that student. So I have always wanted to be in a field where I can interact with others in order to basically be of assistance to help others. And I think in the counseling field, it can really bring out that aspect of me to help and assist our students to find what passion they want. Because for me personally, I attended UC Irvine, and I only picked engineering because I was good in math and science courses. But engineering was not anything that, well, it was somewhat to what I expected, but it was not anything that I would have enjoyed. So after graduating from UC Irvine, I took a gap year and just worked and traveled for 1 year and until last year when I applied for the University of Louvain counseling program and I got in and I really feel like this is where I belong and this is what I want to do for students.
Great, great. Thank you for sharing that. Uh, and you spoke a little bit about why you want a counselor because you want to help people. I could totally relate with that. Seeing that as a counselor, helping others who might have gone through something similar that I went through. Okay, so thank you for sharing that, students. I hope you're getting to know Mr. Chen. The last thing is, did you have anything this month of October, starting this Thursday's thought is October 1st, and this month's character pillar is respect. What anything that you've learned from your journey and growing up and through this education system? What did you learn about, or what can you share about the pillar of respect?
Okay, so that's I think it's really great that this next pillar is about respect, and I think respect is something or an aspect that we need in our lives. And I think it is a given that we should respect others, but it is also more important that we have self-respect. Right? We should be proud of uh, who we are, where we came from, and we shouldn't let other people's judgment affect how we think about ourselves.
Okay, great. Yeah, so students, yeah, as this month of respect, let me share, in addition to what Mr. Chen shared, I think, I've gotten to know Mr. Chen a little bit, and we both grew up uh, not knowing English and learning English, and then I think we both assimilated. We try to assimilate to fit in um, into the American culture. And some of you may identify with that. And for sure, if you're in middle school, I think you're trying to assimilate to fit in, to belong, right? To be a part of something and to not be left out. But one aspect of respect that I want to share is that now that I reflect back as a, you know, older person, that respecting who I was or who I am as an Asian American is also very valuable. That we all, our unique way that we were made can contribute to uh, our society, our school, our friends, and others that we interact with. So we just want to leave you with that in terms of self-respect, to be proud of who you are, be okay, and learn to be okay with the way that you've been built, your personality, the way that you like and don't like things, and don't let others define you. And that's a hard journey in middle school. That's a tough thing to do. But we want to encourage you that being yourself is also and respecting yourself for being yourself is really important too. And we're hoping that you learn that while you're here at Chaparral, that we value each unique person here for who you are and how you're made. And we don't want you to feel like you have to be something else or someone else to belong. All right. So, I know that's a hard journey and that's what you're going through in middle school. Mr. Chen and I will be here to help you walk through that if you want to talk to us about it. But we're excited to just share with you during this distance learning, share some words of wisdom that we've learned along the way. And hopefully when we go back to campus, you'll get to meet Mr. Chen in person. And I look forward to meeting all of you sixth graders, seventh graders and eighth graders. I don't know if you've seen me in the previous years, but sixth graders, I haven't met you in person yet. I so look forward to that, to have that chance again. All right, great. Any last words, Mr. Chen?
Not too much from me, but I do look forward to meeting each and every one of you when we have a chance. And yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you, Chaparral Cougars, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. I'm hoping you're having a good week. And if you ever need any assistance, please reach out to your counselors, your teachers, your administrators. We really care about you, and we're here to walk with you during this time. All right. Thank you very much. Take care, all. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mr. Tran, for those thoughts on this wonderful Thursday. On the first Monday of October, students and adults alike are encouraged to blue up by wearing a blue shirt to make October 5th, 2020 the day that bullying prevention is heard around the world. For this Monday, we should see blue shirts in all of our distance classes. Now, here's a new segment from Laura, Lily, and Jordan. Take it away, girls.
Welcome to the LLJ show. I'm Laura.
I'm Lily.
And I'm Jordan.
First on the agenda is celebrating Spooky Season Month.
The month is finally here, and even though we can't celebrate it like usual, we can always celebrate Halloween by watching some Halloween-themed movies. Like Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town, and The Night Before Christmas, which is one of my favorites. Although we can all agree Harry Potter is a must-watch at this time. Now let's hand it over to Lily.
Thanks, Jordan. Let's talk about sports. In the MLB, the Dodgers play against the Brewers tonight at 7 p.m. Also, the Dodgers beat the Angels with a score of 0-5. Enough about the MLB. Let's talk about the NFL. The Chargers played against the Panthers on the 27th and lost to a score of 21-16. Also, the Rams played against the Bills on the 27th also, and again lost to the Bills with a score of 32-35. Such a close game. Now let's hand it over to Laura with the most binge-watched shows of quarantine.
Thanks, Lily. Over quarantine, people have had much more time to binge their favorite shows and movies, and even explore new series. Tiger King was #1 in March. Another popular in 2020 is The Invisible Man, which came out in February. But enough about movies, let's discuss shows. Criminal Minds has spiked with over 5 million views. Another classic is The Umbrella Academy, streamed by Netflix.
That's all we have today. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks so much, ladies. We hope to hear from you again next week. That's it for today. Have a great day, Cougars, and we at CCNN hope to see you again next week.